Good evening, everybody. Hello, how are you all doing? I hope you're all well. Feeling much better this Wednesday, Thursday even. So hopefully we can have a decent stream tonight. Let me just get my telemetry windows loaded up and in the right place, and we can get going. How you all doing? We had fun with JBG last night playing Borderlands 4. Definitely into the end game there now. We did the DLC event thing that they'd released a couple of weeks ago, just going around tidying stuff up and generally causing mayhem. Oh, the one guy who was with me has left. That's a shame. Well, get yourself into the lobby. I'm sat in it all by myself at the moment, so do come along and join me. Exclamation mark join in the chat or check the pin message. Essentially filter on European lobbies and look for TTV minus AD Hawkins GH. First track is Silverstone, then we're off to Japan and the Netherlands. As usual, the first three races are at the same venues as the three ranked circuits for this week. Interesting weekend in Qatar, wasn't it? I've got a sneaky suspicion Max is going to take it again this season. I just seems to all be falling his way. You know, not saying he's going to take it by luck or anything, but he's doing everything he needs to do at the moment. Gaps down from 104 points to, is it 12 or 13 or something like that? Lando only needs a podium to guarantee himself the championship, irrespective of where the other guys finish. And then there's all sorts of combinations. You know, if Max wins, Lando's got to be third or above. If Max is second, I think Lando's got to be seventh or eighth, and all sorts of combinations. Piastri's got an outside chance, but he's a further, I think it's 3 points behind Max. So still all to play for in Abu Dhabi this coming weekend. It's going to be an interesting old race. So I know what I'll be doing on Sunday afternoon. Family are away this weekend, so my plan is to spend most of Saturday trying to get that expensive lump of plastic by my right foot up and running as my gaming stroke streaming PC. It's been sat down there for about 10 days now. I've been gradually moving stuff across to it. It's just all the difficult bits is what I've been leaving till the end, moving the Stream Deck setups, OBS setup, webcam, microphone, all that sort of stuff. So I'll have a good old go at that over the weekend, and then fingers crossed we'll be on the new PC. Still sat here all by my lonesome. Excellent. Good to hear it, Keegan. Same for you, Cert. You are watching and rolling SIGs. Fair enough. Got your priorities straight. I might have to go and do a ranked race or two if it carries on. There was one guy, Pricey, a Welsh bloke, in the lobby just as I opened it a couple of minutes before I went live. He sat there for 2 minutes, and about 10 seconds before I went live, he left. So that was unfortunate. I do find the lobbies tend to fill up once we actually get a few races going. So I'll give it another couple of minutes. I'll see if I can find something to say. And then if nothing happens, we will go and join, do a ranked race or two. See how we get on there. It's been a long time since I did a ranked race. There are only 5 lappers now. So at least it's not as much of a commitment as it used to be. I haven't really thought about it. I mean, the Hulkenberg and Bortoletto, isn't it, are confirmed there for next season. Big news. I assume it's confirmed. I've seen various web articles about it. Yuki out of Red Bull. What's the French guy's name? Oh, someone's joining. Linus Lemaire, welcome in. What's the V-Carb driver who's done really well? Hadjar. He's in at Red Bull, and then yeah, that's one. Thank you, Cert. And then another guy in at VCarb, and Yuki out on his arse, basically. Cadillac could be interesting. They got two half decent drivers, Perez and Bottas. So will be interesting to see what they can do. They haven't come in all guns blazing like Haas did and said they were going to win their first race. So we will see what happens. Wouldn't expect too much from them, but having said that, it's a complete rules reset from next season. So everyone's got a clean slate. Yeah, it could go anywhere, really. With the brand new rules, no one will really have a clue from race one where they stand. So, we could see some very strange results for the opening few races of the season as everyone finds their feet and finds out how to operate the new cars. As ever, I'm assuming there's only going to be the 2 or 3 days of testing before the first race. They got a test after Abu Dhabi, haven't they? And then a couple of days before Bahrain. The start of next is Bahrain. The test is still at Bahrain, but the first race is Australia, I think, again, isn't it? But anyway, we're off to Silverstone. I should probably have been showing you the track instead of an empty lobby. There we go. I just popped up my Sim Racing Centre setup hiding banner, !SRC in the chat will get you an affiliate link, which helps to support the channel, as well as a discount code. Get you 10% off anything you buy from them. Please do consider it. They are very good setups. I can wholeheartedly recommend them. They do setups for all the major racing games, as well as lap analysis, training sessions, and they'll even race engineer you if you're that serious. So do consider giving them a look. I forgot to enable qualifying. We'll do that after the next race. Or before the next race, sorry, after this race. How many cars are on the grid? Oh, 5, not too bad. Me on pole. We'll see how long that lasts. Good luck, everybody. As ever, try and keep it clean. If you're in the lobby and in the stream, if anyone's deliberately taking you out, do let me know, and we will kick them. I don't care how quick or slow anyone is. And everyone makes mistakes, so don't worry too much about that. But if you're deliberately taking people out, then there's no room for you in my lobbies, I'm afraid. So we will get rid of you. And ideally, if we get enough known quantities in, people we know we can trust to have clean racing, we'll close the lobby, go private, invite only, and see if we can do some longer races later. Ian Epake, how are you doing? Oh, that may well be the best I've ever done, that right-hander in Club and Vale. That's good, Epake. Glad everything's going well. Now 7:30 on a Thursday. I hope that's what I posted in the Discord. Certainly what I meant to. Just kept DRS. I may well have typed it wrong. Anything's possible. It should have appeared in your local time zone, but where are you reading that? On my Discord or on the SDRL one? Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I may well have screwed up. It's happened before. Oh, he's got a penalty. Oh, I didn't notice that. Don't mind him overtaking me there. Should almost certainly have him down the hanger straight. And even if I don't, he's got that penalty. Just needed to make sure I didn't spin there. Come on, team. Thank you for that, Epake, because I've muted it. You should be hearing it now, hopefully. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, Jean-Antoine left. That was a shame. I had a good old battle with him. There we go. Yep. Obviously, at some point, I'd pressed mute, or pressed the wrong button on my Stream Deck, which muted the game audio. So next track is Japan. As ever, we'll take track requests, one per person, if you wouldn't mind. Japan and then the Netherlands is where we're heading. Look at that. Everyone but most overtakes. God. That was a good battle. I enjoyed that. I'm not sure why Jean-Antoine decided to leave. My fastest lap, look at that. Half a second ahead of Jean-Antoine and significantly ahead of everybody else. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. I don't, as anyone who watches this channel will know. So I'm going to enable one-shot quali, which basically wipes out that result, which is a bit of a shame. Thank you, EA, for screwing that bit up. It used to be if you enable quali in a lobby, it would keep the points scored. But for whatever reason now, it's decided that is a good way of resetting stuff. So there we are, one-shot quali. Although there's only two of us. Hello, Epake. How are you? Let's see if there's anybody else online who I haven't already invited. Choco, we'll send him one invite. If he's online, it's probably because he's either racing or commentating. Everybody else has already been invited. Roberto Bresson is joining us. Let's show you the layout for Suzuka while I have a slurp of my tea. Cheers, everybody. It's happened again. EA, sort your fucking game out. I thought, oh, Lewis has joined. Yeah, as an AI. Remove all AI drivers. I don't know what happens. Does somebody join and then immediately leave and it puts an AI in their slot or something? But anyway. EA will sort their game out one of these days, I am sure. Yeah, it seems a bit superfluous having one-shot quali on when there's three of us. But once the lobby fills up, it does shuffle some of the dirtier drivers down to the back with me, sadly. I'm now running damage off in the open lobbies. Seems a little less frustrating that way. We may as well ready up. We're not going to get huge numbers of people to join. Do you want to choose a track, Epake? We've got Japan and the Netherlands. We've already done Silverstone, as you saw. You'll now have to remind me after this race. Fair enough, Epake. If we don't get another one before we start the Netherlands, I'll have to pick one myself. Reminder that the buttons have now changed. Button 1 is now go to track, not sort your setup out. Load Japan. Really must finish entering all my setups. I have got one for Japan, thankfully. Cool. That's not helpful. At least you've got a quali lap to sort it out. Beached on the curb there. Ugh. Very close again to invalidating. Six tenths behind pole. Epake said it's no time, but I guess having no wheel will do that to you. Hopefully you've got it sorted by now. Shan has joined. Welcome in, Shan. You're going to have to start all the way down the back in 4th place if it gives you a car for the race. Sorry about that. I'll get my racing driver's excuses in as well. I was mauled by a wild animal earlier. I don't know if you can see that. Look at that. Pain. Bloody cat. He was lying on the sofa while we were having tea, so I put my arm over the back of the sofa, gave him a little stroke, and he fucking pounced on me. Claws and teeth and everything. Little shit. He's lovely. But he is a little shit sometimes. Okay, not much to do really. I'm on a race setup. No, that's 2 is the button I want. Well, it hasn't put Shan on the grid. It's a shame. He'll be in the next race, hopefully. Epake a 2.5 seconds behind. Looks like he's got his wheel working anyway.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Whoa, that's not going to help. Okay, bit messy into the S's there, but see if we can sort ourselves out. 7 more races this
Okay,
evening at
we've
least,
lost
Corn.
position. That's us down a place.
Way too slow out of the hairpin and the chicane at the end of the lap.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
Oh, dickhead. Yeah, losing like 3 or 4 tenths coming out the chicane. Well, that helps.
Final lap, final lap. Push, push.
Push, push.
The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap. Well done.
Oh, you knobhead. What'd you do that for? He then immediately left. I wonder, did he have a
Green flag.
hardware failure, perhaps? Oh, well, I never would have caught you anyway. Yeah, well.
We have to remember
Evening, Shan.
There's no guarantee they're going to last forever. Enjoy them as long as they last. I love you guys.
I think it's just dickheads, basically. You know, I can't win, so I'm going to make sure nobody else enjoys it. Poor little boys wanting attention. Anyway, do dive in, everybody. Epatake is about to pick the track we're going to do after the Netherlands. If anybody else wants to request a track, please do. You don't have to be racing with us, just shout out. You're more than welcome to choose one. Not one we've done before. We've done Silverstone, Japan, and now we're about to do Netherlands, so not one of them. Yeah, it's just like little boy syndrome, you know. Throwing the toys out the pram. Maybe Josh will join us later and explain why some people feel the need to spoil it for everybody else. Burn. Spain, we can do that, Epatake. Cert, Shan, and Korn, obviously. Shout out if you want a track adding. There are the ones we have done or are about to do. And as you can see, we're now adding Spain. See if there's anybody else available to invite. Sent all these people. Oh, there's Cert. We'll get him an invite. Lewis Hamilton's joined as an AI again. Well done, Lewis. I know you want to race with us, but sorry, we're not having any AI. Where did I get to? Oh, I invited Cert. Yeah, everybody else has already had an invite, so we're not going to pester them. One shot quali for a 5-lapper. What are you talking about, AD? One shot quali is on just so that if and when the lobby does start to fill up, we can try and shuffle some of the randoms down to the back with me. I'll take the pain for all of you fast guys. While we're waiting, Cert, Shan, any track requests? Or anybody else, as I say, Korn, feel free. We're off to your home circuit next. Do let me know if my mic cuts out at all. It did then, didn't it, I think? Evening, Berkey. Let's see if I can find you online. I cannot. See if you're down here. Berkey33 is there, so we'll invite him. One better than Berkey32, obviously. Yes. I still think Mac's going to do it. Evening, Keegan. I still think Max is going to do it. Just the way things have been going for him, he's just been getting the run of everything recently. I said earlier, not to suggest if he wins he'll be lucky, but you know, it's just everything seems to be going the way he needs it to go at the moment. You're going to have to be quick, Berkey. We're up to 10 drivers. TTV Loco Vato. Welcome in, Loco Vato. If anyone's up for longer races as well later on, do let me know. People I know and trust only. It will be invite only. If you want to get in on them and you haven't raced with us before, get yourself into these 5-lappers. Prove you can race cleanly. Thank you for the follow, Loco Vato. Yeah, I don't care how quick you are. I don't care if you make the odd mistake, but you know, if you start deliberately taking people off like that guy tried to do to me in Japan, there's no room for you in my lobby, so you will go. All good, thank you, Loco. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for saying hello. It's nice to have new people in. We still not got Berkey yet. No, I want to go to invite. Cert is in. Berkey still not showing us online. I dare say he's firing up the old PC or whatever it is he plays on. I don't know what Berkey is, a console. So yeah. So do you stream yourself, Loco Vato? I'm assuming from your in-game name that you do. How are your streams going? As you can see, mine are small, but perfectly formed. We have a full lobby now, so Berkey, you will be... Oh, there is Berkey. So he did make it in, thank you. Keegan is in as well. So we got 3 people without cars. One of them will get a car, the other 2 won't. Well, full lobby already. This is where the carnage starts. Place your bets, everybody. Where are we, Netherlands? How many people will come barreling into the back of me in turn 1? We have at least got one-shot quali to get all of the rubbish drivers down the back so that they can play 10-pin bowling at the first corner. That's true. Hey, that's fair enough. We've all got other lives to lead. Well, unless we make a living from Twitch, which, as you can see from my currently 10 viewers, I do not. But thank you for spending some of your occasional online gaming time to come and spend it with us. Let me show you the track while I get my setup loaded. There we go. Is Netherlands, yes. Make sure I press the right button on my Stream Deck. I think I'm on an old Netherlands setup, so this could be interesting. See how we get on in quali. That's not the right button. There we go. Okay, good luck, everybody. Wheel on the grass there, not a great idea. Same there. Evening, Rob, how you doing? Excellent stuff. Yeah, not too bad. Going much better than it was last week. P10. You going to join us, Rob? Cert disqualified. I always did have concerns about that Cert guy. Guess he wants to start down the back. Fair enough, Rob. You all set for the season finale on Monday? I've been writing my script, so I know what to say on Monday night. You got to round off the season. Yeah, not helpful. There are a couple of places that, but presumably coming out of the second last corner onto the banking. So right in the middle of the grid. Why you? Because you're good at it, Rob. It makes a big difference having someone alongside who can fill in the gaps, think of things to say when I can't, monitor the cars I can't watch. Well, I suspect others would disagree. I certainly would. No, damage is off. I got fed up.
Okay, DRS is now available. Okay, clear.
Looks all right here.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
Well, those two corners didn't go bad. Will do, Shan. Remind me at the end. Evening, Kilser. Yeah, doing pretty well, thank you. Hope you're doing well too.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. Green flag.
Oh, he's slow through that corner.
We have to remember these days, there's no guarantee they're going to last forever. Enjoy them as long as they last. I love you guys.
Okay, pleased with that. P10 start, P5 finish. Nice battle with Daddy on the last lap. Cheers, Daddy, if you're in the chat. So we got a Red Bull to kick. Unknown something or other. What was he up to, Shan? Epake wins by 9 seconds. So it did start at the back. Why is that, Loco? Are you... Epa is a friend of this channel, so I'd be relatively surprised if he was doing anything deliberately dirty. What was going on, Loco? Epa? Yeah, but... So it started almost last, Rob. So bear that in mind. So we added Spain. Anyone else got any? Oh, and Abu Dhabi as well. Anyone else got any track requests? And also, who would be up for longer races later? I'm going to guess me, Epa, Ake, Search, Shan, Berkey, Keegan, maybe, Kilzer, Cameron. Fair enough. Yeah, I was quite surprised. Loco. So what was he up to? Pushing people off, Loco? Okay, we'll get rid. As I say, Loco, you seem a decent enough chap. If you want to join, I'd say chap, decent enough person. I shouldn't assume gender. If you want to join us later for longer races, add me on EA, and I'll get you an invite. So Cameron needs to go, and Unknown. Bye bye, Mr. Unknown. Let's have a look at what tracks we've got. So we've got Spain and Abu Dhabi. Let's say we'll add 3 more, and then we'll see how we're getting on for longer races. If you could let me know in the chat if you'd be up for longer ones later. Fair enough, Loco. As I say, you're more than welcome. China kills her. Okie dokie. If you want to add me on EA before you go, Loco, it'll make it easier to find you later. I know China doesn't get much love. I quite enjoy it. Spain is that one. You shouldn't need to look at Spain. Everyone should know Spain. One day I'll learn how to do turn 7. I've sort of got turn 5 down now, I think. And then my other bogey is turn 12, being too greedy and getting the rear to step out. Two wins for Epa, eh? Strong start. No points for Berkey or Shan. Probably involved in some of the carnage. Kilser joins us. Someone left already. Scared him off. I like Spain. I can almost do it. Remember not to press button 1. Hey Red, I saw you were on earlier. Were you in a race? How did that go? And how are you, of course, Red? Hope you're doing well. Oh, I thought when I was doing my invite at the start, I saw you online. I could have been mistaken. It's happened before. P10 at China, nice, in the points. We had fun. It was an interesting race. Barban's clinched the title for a change. P6. Jesus. 3 seconds behind Shan. Oh no, 2. Oh, it's 111.9. I thought it was 111.0. Okay, 2 seconds behind Shan. Starting alongside Kilser with Epatake just in front. Absolutely Epatake. You can always tell well, we've got the good drivers in when my telemetry window isn't full of W169-213, which is somebody in a Williams. Who isn't sharing their name on telemetry. Oh no, W16's the Merc, isn't it? Williams are FW, aren't they? Is there another Williams on the grid? Shame whom, Red Dog? Right, let's see what we can do from P6. Another good start, be nice. Thank you, Red. Good luck, everybody else. Thank you for the raid, Gremmy Gaming. Welcome in, Raiders. Catch me right at the start of a race. So how was your stream? Thank you for the follow. Well, welcome in, everybody. Thank you all for the follows. Apologies I can't call you out individually. I'm a little bit busy. Oh, yes. All right, now I can. Griffin, Peter, Gremmy, Legion, Rusty. I did give it some gas. A little too much.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
No worries.
Yellow flag.
Are you on ads or something?
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Bit wide there. Oh, very wide there.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. Green flag, we're racing again. Let's go.
Okay, up to P8. We're on the grass. I need those two to fight a bit behind me.
Green flag. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. Yellow flag.
We have to remember these days, there's no guarantee they're going to last forever.
Oh, what happened to
Enjoy them
Berkey?
as long as they last. I love you guys.
Okay, we've been given a time penalty.
Oh, you're joking.
Go against our finishing
Last
time at the end
corner,
of
I
the
got a
race. Get your
penalty.
Head down and let's get it done.
Ended up P7, should have been P6. What a dickhead. Well, that was good. Anyway, thank you for the raid. Let me just go back. Gremmy Gaming, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you, Rusty Anders, Legion, Gremmy Gaming, and Griffin Peter for the follows. Much appreciated. The lobbies are open. Exclamation mark join in the chat if you want to come see us. Apologies for not chatting during that race. I was fully locked in there. Maximum focus. Fat lot of good it did me. I got a track limits penalty on the last corner. There you go. Where are we off to next? Abu Dhabi, I believe. Did we get any more track requests after that? If anyone wants to request a track, I think we're going to do 2 or 3 more in this open lobby stint, and then we're going to go invite only. So if you want to join some longer races later on an invite only basis, get yourself in these open lobbies. Show us you can drive cleanly. I don't care about quickly. I don't care if you make the odd mistake. All I care about is that you're not the type of person who'll put someone into a wall just because they dared to overtake you. We don't like people like that, and we certainly don't do longer races with them. I've done it a couple of times, longer races in open lobby, and it's not fun. So no more. So if we can get enough interest, I reckon we've currently got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 people. Where's Berkey? 6. So if we can get 6, 7 people, I'll happily do a 25%. Maybe a few more. We'll do 35, and we'll have some proper fun without all these random idiots. Although so far we haven't had too many dickheads in the lobby. So Armoured Lunch, if you could let me know who you are in the chat. If you are somebody in the chat. I just for Zaxiot. Okay, if you don't mind, Zaxiot, I won't add you as a friend until I know you're clean. I use it as a kind of filter. If people are on my friends list, then I trust them to race cleanly. So get yourself in one of these open lobbies and show to me that you're clean, and you're more than welcome to join longer races later. So we're off to Abu Dhabi and then China. If you want to add another track, we have a couple more slots. We'll do 8 races. Yeah, that as well, Red. Mandatory drug and alcohol testing before every race in this lobby. Exclamation mark joins, actually. It essentially filter on European lobbies and look for TTV minus 80 Hawkins GH. As I say, the next track is Abu Dhabi. These lobbies are open, so get yourself in when there's space. Bluz joined as well. Welcome in, Bluz. Are you in the lobby yet, or? Bluz has joined the lobby. Welcome in. Excellent stuff. You're more than welcome. A Haas, oh, unlucky. Shouldn't say that. You're probably a Haas fan, or you could well be a Haas fan. Although I don't suppose there was much choice by the time we got to the lobby. We are full, I believe. But Red Bull for life. Ooh, since 2008. I'm not a huge Red Bull fan. You've got to recognise their achievements, certainly. They've had some storming drivers. What was it? 5 titles for Vettel and 4 so far for Max. So yes, they're obviously doing something right. Where are we? Abu Dhabi. Oh God, that's right at the bottom. Better be quick. Who's your money on for the championship this weekend? Then I'm guessing Max. You're going to say then, Bluz. I've got a sneaking feeling he's going to do it. I don't want him. I would love Lando to win his first. I'd love Lando to win. It's just recently Max seems to be doing everything he needs to. Excellent. Good to have you with us, Axiot. Screwed up the chicane there. P13, not terrible. Yeah, I mean, Lando only has to get a podium, but we've seen, the Texas Sprint, for example, both McLarens out at the first corner. Almost anything can happen. Max wins. I think Lando's got to be third. If he's fourth, then Max will take it. If Max is second, I think Lando can be sixth, is it? Fifth, something like that, and still take the championship. Oscar's got an awful lot to do. Pretty much has to win and hope that the other guys are, down in 6th or 7th or something. But, they were saying on Sky F1's coverage that the last time a points deficit of this size was overturned was it Vettel in a Red Bull? The last time they had more than 2 drivers in the run for a championship in the last race. Yeah, it would be a shame for something like an engine failure to decide it. It looked almost all over for Lando when he had that engine failure in the Netherlands. Yeah, I think it was. It was like 2008, I think they said. The last time more than 2 drivers were in the running for a championship. I think it was Vettel, Mark Webber and Raikkonen, if memory serves. The crowd's loud here. Oh, they've shut up now. Good. I'm not sure what happened then, but... Thank you for the follow, Zaxiot.
That's a decent start. Good job. Okay, DRS is now available. Okay, clear.
Not yet, no, sadly, Red. Hoping to get that set up this weekend. Yeah, it's you know, going. I've just been gradually getting stuff on there. Sorry, Keegan. And sorry, Kilser.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
Sorry again, Keegan.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
Jesus. And again.
Okay, gap to the car in front. 3.
Oh, fuck off, whoever you are. Bazzy, what was that about? I think it was Bazzy. Yeah, I was trying to turn left, but I couldn't. P16, Jesus. And I think I've cooked my rears.
Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
So yeah. Too busy defending the inside. He forgot there was actually a corner coming up.
Okay, clear.
P13, woo! That was a fairly shocking race. Apologies, Kills, or I had some dealings with. I kept running to the back of Keegan as well. I'm awesome, I came 13th. Okie dokie. Unlucky Bluz. What was Becca T up then, Kilser? And Epake. Shan. Was it? Blocking and forcing off track, fair enough. Cleanest driver, Judah on top. Not sure I would agree with that. Yeah, that race was just not a lot you can do, Bluz. Persuade the A to fix their game, maybe. Okie dokie, Kilser. Does Formula Fan 1986 ring a bell with you, Cert? Oh, who was I kicking? Remind me again who I'm... Oh, Becca T, wasn't it? Yeah. So we got China left. We need track requests, otherwise I'll have to add one. 2 more tracks, please. Not one of the ones on screen at the moment. Spa, good choice. Well, pick one. You can have either. We'll give Bluz his choice. Unlucky Red Dog, though. Austria or Australia? Monza, all right, fair enough, Bluz. Sorry, it's not a remove next track. It's a request track, Cert. Right, we got a full list now. Thank you everyone for your very late suggestions. We're off to China, then Belgium and Monza. And then if we get enough interest, we'll do some longer races. Who would be up for them? China. What's the Chinese flag look like that? I like China. What's your problem with China, Cert? Yeah, if you want to join the longer races and you haven't been with us before, get yourself in these open lobbies. Prove to me that you're clean. Like I say, I don't expect you to be lightning quick. I don't expect you not to make a single mistake. All I care about is you're not going to be weaving down straights, putting people in the walls, that sort of thing. Just no time for people who do that. You know, ramming people into corners, all that sort of stuff. Just a complete waste of time. So yeah, we will go invite only. Fair enough, Cert. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. Yeah, we can't all like the same things. The world would be very dull if we did. Judah Hontop, if you are in the chat, tone it down a little bit. Your dive on me into the hotel section there was a little bit close to the bone. Yeah, I was being polite. No, maybe I've made it up. I thought it was a proper saying. Once again, I'm using Sim Racing Centre setups, which I can wholeheartedly recommend if you're interested. !SRC in the chat will get you an affiliate code, which helps to support the channels. Please use that if you can. As well as a discount code that gets you 10% off anything you buy from them. They've got setups for all the major racing games, Assetto Corsa, iRacing, F1 obviously. They'll even do lap analysis training sessions, and if you're really serious, they'll race engineer you. So do check out their site. Definitely recommended. E6. Try not to screw up the hairpin. Well, very much didn't. I ended up P7. So 132.6 best time, 134.5 for me. Again, 2 seconds down on Berkey. Lando Norris was disqualified. Dear oh dear, Lando. Is that an AI that's managed to sneak in, or for some reason we keep getting the odd AI dropping into our open lobbies? Not entirely sure how that happens, but again, thank you, EA. Lando Norris was down in P17 or 18. There we go. View super license. Well, it does seem to be a player. Ah, yes, because he can't spell. Yeah. I thought maybe it was an AI had dropped in, but the fact that he can't spell Norris suggests that it's a real person who just can't spell. Unusually high up the grid for me, this. Exactly, yes. Right, let's have a better race this time. Good starting position. Yep, I approve. I like Lando. He was very hard on himself earlier this season. He seems to have got himself out of that and is a lot more positive. Yeah, you say that now, I'm going to be pointing backwards off the grid. Red. Thanks for that. There you go. Bye, Kieran. Oh, here's Lando. Surely you should just move that shitbox Alpine out of the way and let the McLaren past.
Alright, not the start we were looking for, but it's not over yet. Stay focused.
Thanks, Mark. Although Mr. Ferrari, I was expecting a massive whack in the side there.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Lando's left.
Green flag. You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. yellow flag. Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Come on.
To P9 somehow.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Yeah, not too bad.
Okay, clear.
Oh, fuck. Just trying too hard. Trying to get back in his DRS. Oh well, we'll take P9.
And I've got to stop because I've got a lump in my throat.
He had his own little adventure on the last lap, I think. Me to finish within a second. So you're apologising, not sure whether you actually did anything. That's very, very big of you, Gilzer. So where are we off to? Spa, then Monza, was it? So let me know in the chat who's up for longer races. What I'll probably do is I'll take a break. I might even grab myself a beer. We'll abandon this lobby, then I'll create a closed lobby and invite people in. So if you are up for it, let me know. If anyone's new and have been taking part in these races, as long as no one's complaining about your driving, you're more than welcome to join the invite-only races. Add me on EA if you wouldn't mind. Then I can invite you in. I did have somebody ask earlier. Do you think it was deliberate as Axelot or just a bit of clumsy driving? I don't mind mistakes, but you know, deliberate ramming people off the track is a different matter. Who is it you're talking? The DeLuca Alpine. So Lucas Tordurer, that one, DNF down in P17. Oh no, not quite a DNF, but oh yes, a DNF. My apologies. Okay. I will get rid. Who was it who added me on earlier? Their name didn't match their in-game name. Well, that's the main thing. That was you, was it, Zach? Okay. Remind me who you are in the game. Boxed by you and Armoured Lunch. Armoured Lunch, I'm guessing, Zach's. Okay, I'll accept the boxed by you. Anyone, any comments on his driving? How has he done? He hasn't got any points. That doesn't necessarily mean he's dirty. He's driving a Ferrari, if it helps. Let me know in the chat if you got any issues with him. Boxed by you, if you're in the chat as well, do say hello. I'm not going to accept a friend request unless someone actually says something in the chat. Bluz12, yes, we can certainly accept you. UU for UU, okay. Fair enough, Kilter. Did I... did I kick the wrong person? I'm very sorry, Zaxalot. I was trying to kick Lucas. I think the game did its scroll thing. You must have been one above him or one below him. Stick around if you want to join the longer ones. We've only got one. I'm not sure it'll let you if you've been kicked. Actually, I can invite you, can't I? Remind you who you were. I'll invite you as well, Zaxalot. Let me just get me setup loaded. I can't. Remind me when we're on the grid who you are, Zaxalot, and I'll send you an invite. Hopefully that will override. I've got a feeling that Zenith. Did you add me as a friend? I can't remember. Oh, you did. Yes, I remember. Yes. I'll try and sort it out when we're on the grid, because I don't think it'll let you rejoin if you were kicked. Excellent. I can never get this right on a quali lap. P9. Didn't help that I was trying to change scenes coming out of La Source on the start of the lap. Ended up on the grass. Otherwise you'd have been left looking at a track map for the entire of my quali lap. Not that you'd miss much. We'll have to have a think what longer track we want to do. I'd prefer it wasn't one we've already done, but wouldn't necessarily rule it out. Kills are qualifying on the mediums there. Show off. Right, so Zenith. There we are. Right, I've sent you an invite, Zenith. Hopefully that'll get you back in and make up for the kick. I do apologise. Right, let's see what we can do from P9. Ideally, face the correct direction all the way to the first corner. I think that was me rather than a tap. Okay, sorry about that. Thank you for that.
Okay, so that was a bad start, but don't overreact. We can salvage this.
Two track limits warnings already.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Oh, fucking hell.
afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate. Green flag. Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. Good job. Nice overtake.
Who was that? Was that Legolas? Boxed by you? What was that for? That was that was just silly.
Okay, clear. Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 3.3 seconds.
I can't speak! I can't speak!
Okay, clear.
Okay, maybe it wasn't box for you, maybe it was Legolas. Yeah, Legolas is going anyway.
You are awesome.
So you do you. Are you still in the chat? Was that you that rammed me at the chicane, or was it Legolas? Yeah, it's spars like that, especially in open lobbies. Is that all? I went from P9 to about P18 or something, I think. And then fought my way back up and then found myself back in P18 again. You too, Kills. Thanks for your company as ever. Enjoy the rest of your week and have a good weekend. Yep. So, boxed by you, unless you answer in the chat as to whether that was you or not, I'm not going to add you as a friend. No offence. So, we're off to Monza for our final one in this little segment. Monza is that Italian flag? No, that. Oh, that's Mexico. That's not an Italian flag, you dickhead. That's Monza. Oh, well, thanks for joining us, Bluz. We do this same time every Thursday, so you're more than welcome. I say every Thursday, most Thursdays. My stream schedule isn't set in stone. I try to stick to it, but occasionally I deviate. At the moment, I'm going to try and do the Sunday afternoon streams again. I've been missing them. Can't remember when I last did one. I stream Wednesdays and Fridays as well, but not F1. Excellent. Monza. I like Monza. I'm starting to gradually get to grips with it. Not my finest turn one. That's better. P8. Oh, Lucas here. I'll take P8. Over 2 seconds down again. Yeah, ish, but yeah, not bad for me. Worst corner was the second chicane, I think. No, it wasn't. The first chicane. Didn't get the power down coming out very well. I think it was on the wrong gear in the middle section of it. For me, anyway. So after this one, we'll take. Yeah, I always end up with like 40% left at the end of the lap. So thanks for joining us, Red Dot. Enjoy the rest of your day. After this, we'll be taking a 5-minute break. I'm going to go and grab myself another drink. We'll close this lobby. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, we'll close this lobby, and then when I get back, I'll set up an invite-only one. We'll have a think about what track we're doing, see who's up for the longer race. I was just about to say, remember, we got this huge straight, but there's a very slow corner at the end of it. So bear that in mind, everybody. Two-second time penalty. I'm not sure I had much to say about that collision, but...
We've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done.
Take it easy, Corn. Thanks for joining us as ever.
Yellow flag. That move was illegal, I'm afraid, mate. Return the position, give it back.
Shit. Too busy trying to give the position back. Forgot there was a corner coming up. I guess I gave it back, did I?
Okay, DRS is now available. Green flag.
Oh, well, box by you. You're certainly not getting added to the friends list. That was fucking ridiculous. So you can have a sensible race with Berkey. Try and keep up with him at least.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
Fucked it. Quite lucky to get away with that.
Ahead, 16.3 seconds. Okay, clear. Final lap, final lap. Push, push.
I'm not doing a very good commentary on this, am I? Woohoo, DRS.
Caution, caution.
I can't speak! I can't speak!
You need to give
Why was that
back,
illegal?
I'm afraid that was an illegal overtake. Green flag.
Well, I just had a guy try and add me as a friend and then take me out in 2 races, so I think you can all guess what the answer's going to be. Boxed by you? No, thank you. Alright, I'm going to kick box by you if he's still here. Then I'm going to leave this lobby. I'll be back in 5 minutes and I'll set up a closed lobby. Let me know if you want an invite to that. If you haven't already added me on EA, use the lobby list here to do so. No worries, Bluz. Enjoy. It was you off to work tomorrow, wasn't it? See what the championship positions were. Not great for me, I'm sure. Yeah, I have to work at 9, but I work from home, luckily for me. It's 11:40 for you. Okay. So you're somewhere Scandinavia like that, maybe? Anyway, sleep well. Enjoy work tomorrow. It's only 21:40 here. Romania, fair enough. Well, hope your work goes well and you have a good sleep. And hopefully we'll see you again. It has been a pleasure. You too, take care. Where do we finish? P5, 36 points, only almost 100 behind Epahake. Well done, Epahake, taking the championship. Where's Cert gone? Whoops. Cert must have left. Hopefully he will be back for the longer ones. So yeah, I'll be leaving this lobby once I kick the people I want to kick. If anybody wants to add me as a friend before I leave, this is the easiest way. Epa Domination. Don't worry, we'll bring this up on Monday. We'll expect a repeat in Abu Dhabi. Epa-ick, yes. Okay, Cert is there. Right, let's respond to this friend request with a sorry, boss lettuce. Decline. Right, I'm going to leave this lobby. I'll be back in 5 minutes or so. We'll set up a closed lobby, so don't go anywhere. And I will see you in a minute. Take care. Bye for now. Hey everybody, welcome back. Sorry for being a little bit late. I was getting a beer. Look, beer. Cheers everyone. So the game reckons I have email, but last time I checked I didn't. No, I haven't. Oh well done EA. Right, so let's start out by creating a lobby. Who wants in? We'll have a think about what track we're going to do and see how many people we've got. I'll send out invites to the people who I think might want to join. Oh, Sert's disappeared. Has he gone? Okay, I think that's everybody. If there's anybody else wants in, please shout. Seemed to be a lot less on the list than I was expecting. Luca joins. Oh, let me pick my car. Car is chosen. Let's just check everything is set correctly. We probably won't be Australia, but I'll leave it there. We'll have a talk about qualifying as well. It'll depend on how many people we've got. Safety car reduced. Okay, so just me and Luca. Well, this is going to be a fun race. Oh, Epake comes in as well. And Shuri. Yeah, we had Berkey and Kilser earlier. Oh, Kilser said he was going, didn't he? Oh, well, I think. So how many have we got? 2, 4, 6, 7 so far. That's certainly enough. Any thoughts on tracks? Anyone got any opinions? I could spin the wheel. I think I've got a track wheel set up. Safety cars are enabled, so if there's less than 10 of us, I would suggest picking different teams so there's no chances of double stacking during an early safety car period. But it's entirely up to you. If you have a favourite team and somebody's already in that, then feel free to double stack. Makes little difference either way, really. Let's go through the tracks. We haven't done Australia. We did China and Japan. We didn't do Bahrain, did we? Saudi's always fun. Miami? Yeah. Imola, I never seem to get on with Imola. Spain we did. Canada's always fun. I know Cert doesn't like Canada. Austria is an interesting track. Silverstone we did, but I'm always happy to race there. Hungary's often fun. Yeah, it's not bad. We did Netherlands, we did Monza. Baku if we want some carnage. Singapore if we want me to do really badly. Texas, I like Texas. Mexico, Brazil's always a good fun track. Vegas, we've done that to death recently. Qatar, everyone knows my opinions on Qatar. And Abu Dhabi we did. So we're at 7. Wheel spin, I can certainly do a wheel spin. What should we do? Should we just do a spin and then a vote? And a stop, pardon. Wheel spin. Oh, here we go. Well, if you want me to install F1 2011, I do own some of the very older F1 games, but never played them because I didn't have a wheel or anything at the time. I tell a lie, I did play one of them on keyboard for about 20 minutes, and that was as enjoyable an experience as you can expect. Portimao, very good. What about that one in France? Yeah. Can't remember the name. It's completely gone out of my head. Bernie owned it. They tested their lots. Had blue lines everywhere. Don't know. Anyway. Well, there was a request for the wheel. It was that serious. Let's. I'll have to actually load it up. 1 second. I did have one set up, but for the life of me, I can't remember what the hell it was. Bear with me a second. think I just had a window capture. Yeah. Okay, I can't do a wheel because I've forgotten the bloody wheel site I used. Oh, I found it. Some of them have gone though. Open. Bear with me a second. I know this is not very exciting. F1tracks.wheel. There we go. Right. This is gripping entertainment, isn't it? Can you see that? No, you can't. Isn't that working? There we go. Right, let's spin that wheel. So first track is the one we're doing. Oh, I thought it was going to be Saudi. All right, we're doing Miami then. The wheel has spoken. So what do we want to do about length and qualifying? I think short quali's pushing it with 7 people. I'm happy to do a one shot, or we can just do a random grid. Or if people want to set the grid in some sort of handicapped form, not with pint over, then that wouldn't have been good. All over my new PC that I haven't even used yet. Everyone's gone quiet. So we're not doing 35 with 7 people. Let's do 25 and let's do a random grid. Does that sound good? Everyone's ignoring me. I'm hoping my stream's still working. Somebody tell you something. Let me know you're all still there. Are you all there? Oh well, I guess I could play by myself. Well, you're all in the lobby. All right, let's go. Random grid. 14 laps of Miami. Dry race. We'll see how this goes. We may do another one. If anybody else is around and that we know and wants to join, do shout out. We will be heading down to the grid in 20 seconds or so. Let me show you the track. Weird old track, this one. Tricky bits for me. Turns 6, 7 and 8. Never seem to get it right. I quite enjoy the twisty section from turn 11 onwards, even the Mickey Mouse chicane. And then breaking down into the final hairpin at turn 17's always a bit challenging. 3 DRS zones, although I'm not sure the one over the start-finish straight actually achieves very much. I have no idea about strategies, so I'll probably choose whatever the game tells me to do. Looks like Luca's wet piece of string internet is not cooperating. Here we go. Right, don't ready up, by the way. Give people a chance to sort out their strategies and stuff. Let me know in the chat when you're ready. Okay, I'm good to go. I'm starting in P2. Let me know in the chat when everyone's ready. Assuming the stream is still working, of course. Everything on OBS suggests it is working, but hey, Shan is ready. Good stuff. Berkey has left the session. Do you want an invite back, Berkey? Last time I checked, I wasn't seeing him online. I've sent him an invite. Berkey, shout out in the chat if that was... Oh, Mars is in. Really? Mars is lying. Hello, Mars, though. It's good to see you. How are you doing? You can come in if you want. I will happily restart if you want to get in on this. I'm guessing I can't invite you yet into it now. We've lost Berkey already, and he was starting on pole. Unlucky Berkey. You've just done 28 laps of wet Spain, and you're done. I can imagine. Berkey, let us know if you can get in. I did send you an invite, but you're in my offline section, so I'm not sure if that is going to work. I just sent you on Berkey, but you're showing us offline for me, so unless anybody else can see you online and send you an invite. I'm guessing he didn't do it deliberately. Has anybody else got Berkey and can see him online? I am sending him invites, but because he's offline for me, I don't know if he's getting them. How did it go in Spain, by the way, Mars? How did you get on? Fun, nice track to drive in the wet. Berkey has joined, excellent. So Shan is ready. Berkey will wait for. Eppa, oh, hold on, Cert is ready. Berkey, let me know when you're ready. So we got Cert and Shan ready. So we're waiting on Shuri, Luca, Eppa, and Berkey. Oh, someone's readied up. Apologies for that, Berkey, but not a lot I can do now. Can never do that fucking corner. Whoops. Oh, yeah. Fuckwit.
Okay, mate, don't worry about the damage. I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MFD. Confirmed.
Well, that went well.
Okay, go, go, go! Okay, that stop was a slower time than we ideally wanted to see.
Yes, wasn't ideal for me either, Mark, if I'm honest.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
You're a funny man, Mark. Okay, my goal is to see another car. And ideally not while being lapped.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Well, it's going to be a long race. What? I'm not being dropped by the cars ahead, at least. It's a bit of a shame. It suggests I might not have been doing too badly. I'm on the hard tyre as well.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Okay, 2 10-second penalties for speeding in the pits. And then fuck that corner up. More penalties for pit lane speeding. They're all trying to give me a chance. Need more than that.
Okay, safety car deployed. Safety car's been deployed. Watch your delta. Make sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack. Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Okay, we can take you this lap.
Wonder what happened there. Right, my delta's gone, but I don't trust that.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting.
Shout out.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Nice. What? Well done, EA.
Don't forget, you've got more control than ever over your EOS mode, so play around with them in your MFD.
Epake disqualified. What's going on? Take it easy, Epake. Yeah, I saw you were a lap ahead, but do we want to just stop and start another one? So am I meant to overtake the safety car?
Okay,
Yep.
overtake the...
Whoops. So who's actually left? 3 of us. Do we want to just restart? Because I don't want, the other 4 or 5 of you just sat there watching if the game's fucked us over.
Okay, listen, Dan. Are you okay? That was a nasty hit. Turn the engine off and wait for the marshals.
Didn't realise I was the only one. So, do we want Miami again, or do we want to try somewhere else? Cert still won, I think. Cert and I look very much alike in this game. That's the only stats we're getting. Fastest lap. Fair enough. Well, I'm happy with my P2 from second on the grid. Well done, game. So, come on, what do we want to do? We will, of course, be finishing with our full wet Monaco with sim damage and no ghosting. I mean, we could do that now, but I'm up for doing another one if people want to. We can either try and do Miami properly. I'll try not to end up facing the wrong way at the end of the first lap, minus a front wing, or we could pick another track. I almost had pace then. I wasn't dropping. When I did my pit stop that put me 30 seconds behind for those 6 or 7 laps. Oh, we got some AIs in. What the fuck, game? Yeah, for those 6 or 7 laps, I was, keeping the same gap. I wasn't catching. Hey, Rocket, you can join us if you like. We've just had the game ruin a race for us, so we abandoned it. Piastri for World Drivers' Champion. I think he's the outside bet, isn't he? Come on, people, give me an opinion. Where are we racing? Fair enough, Rocket. Enjoy your iRacing if that's what you're doing. See if there's anybody new appeared who we could invite. That's fair enough. We'll invite Red. He may well be in a league race. Everybody else we have invited at some point. So come on, people. Someone say something about a track. Or shall I just spin the wheel and pick another random one? Saudi. Yes, Rocket. Murph. Do you want to join us, Mert? Murph? Mert. Do you want to join us, Murph? You're more than welcome. Alright, we've had 2 votes for Saudi. That's good enough for me. You've been lurking for a bit? No worries, Murph. That's allowed. Yes, some of their political views, perhaps less so. Rocket. Okay, so Murph, I'm not sure whether that was a yes, I would like to join, or no, sorry, I'm too busy. You're currently doing an electrical course. What, right now? Fair enough. Okay. I guess we can ready up then. Let's see if we can keep the grid together before the race even starts. Let's see if I can avoid a spin at the end of the first lap. I was trained as an electrician for almost a year. See, fair enough, Murph. Right then, let's show you Saudi. Again, don't ready up if you can. Let me know in the chat once you're ready. Soft medium, the game reckons. Yeah. ChatGPT or Wikipedia, I think they're Rocket, but we'll give you that. I'm ready, by the way. Shan is ready. Cert is ready. So we're waiting for Berkey, Luca and Shuri. Shuri's ready. Berkey and Luca. Alright, someone's readied up. Fair enough. Hopefully Berkey and Luca were ready. Where are we starting? P3. I saw Cert was on pole. I think I loaded my setup. We'll soon find out. If I'm even worse than I was in Miami, then maybe I didn't. Sorry, Luca. Missed my braking completely there. We were both trying to let each other pass there. I think, Luca, were you on an illegal overtake? Catch up with me and I'll let you straight past. Not that you'll need letting past, I don't expect. I was trying to let you past.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
I'm so good at this game.
Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage. lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Why is my rear right so hot?
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
Luca on the Inters.
Okay, off we go, back into the race. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good. time penalty for that last incident, mate.
Well, 2 fantastic long races for me.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 33.1 seconds. At the moment, the car behind is lapping faster than us by around a second a lap.
No shit, Sherlock. Oh, God. I'm not sure I'm going to give you much of a race, Luca.
then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
See how slow I can do a fastest lap of mine. Why does it keep doing that?
Right, let's go, come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
Berkey out.
Blue flag, blue flag. Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 31.3 seconds.
That's me. I can't speak.
130.9 my fastest lap against a 120 29.5. Oh, okay. Well, second and a half. Is that Shan's car upside down? It is. You're right there, Shan. I hope Shan's okay. He's not moving his head much. The car does seem to be moving along the track somehow. Right, Monaco, baby. Full wet sim damage, no ghosting, all that palaver. I apologise to Luca for my appalling first lap. Completely missed my braking point in turn 4. And then it looked like you got an illegal overtake on me somehow. We were both trying to let each other past. So apologies for that. Interesting stint on the intermediates halfway through the race though, but hey. Yes. A race to forget for me. In fact, a pair of races to forget for me. Even though if I carried on a little bit further, I could have won Miami just because everybody else left. Well, maybe next time, BD. Maybe next time. All right, this will be the last one of the night. Monaco, full wet, sim damage, no ghosting. You all know the drill. Try and get to the end with as few wing changes as possible. Keep it clean. Good luck going up the hill on the first lap. Monaco, baby. Should we open the lobby up for this? What do you think? Sim damage, collisions on, off for griefing is disabled. Right, let's do this. I suppose you should pick a car, shouldn't I? Oh, gotta be Piastri. Berkey may well have disappeared after he left the previous race. While we wait for this, I should be back tomorrow evening from around 8:30 UK time. We'll carry on with our first playthrough of Watch Dogs 2. Getting ahead of myself. Really enjoying that. So drop by if you want to watch me gradually get more and more drunk as I consume wine and brandy. Family are away, so I'm in charge of Robin. So I can't be too stupid. I do have to be up around 8 AM to feed him. I can go back to bed afterwards. But I've also got a PC I want to set up this weekend. Doesn't look full wet. Ah, it's raining. Right, I'm ready. Give people a chance to sort out this horrific setup. I'm starting P2. Probably means I'll be so slow into turn 1 that everyone will be running into the back of me. Could have given that poor cameraman a coat. Stood out in the rain. Let me know in the chat when you're ready, and we will get going. We'll see if we can find someone to raid at the end. Let's do my end of stream chat now. So yeah, AD raid once we get in there. Use the emote if you have access to it. If anyone's got any suggestions for a raid, let me know in the chat. You can use your channel points if you like, but there's no real need. Everyone has so many channel points in my stream that... oh, someone's ready up, fair enough. Yeah, everyone has so many channel points in my stream that you may as well use them for something. Shan on pole, followed by me, Berkey, Luca, Cert, and Shuriken bringing up the rear.
focus now for the rest of the race. Caution, caution.
Lost Birking.
Okay, clear. Push, push. Use your overtake button. Let's go.
Whoops. Oh, you dickhead.
Remember to play around with ERS modes in your MFD if you need to. Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Oh no, my turn-in was late. Gonna lose valuable seconds in this crucial pit stop.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. That stop wasn't great. We've lost some time there.
Yeah, cheers, Mark. He was already halfway around their last lap.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Oh, I lost Shoring. Oh, I've lost my front wing. Thank you, sir. Shame about the driving, on my part anyway. How did Luca get 18 seconds of penalties? Anyway. P4, woohoo! Purely by virtue that I didn't crash quite as badly as the other two guys did. Fair enough. Okay, well that will do for tonight. Thank you everyone for your company. Let's see if we can find someone to raid. That was fun. And yeah, we had a lot of new people in, so that was good today. Hopefully some of them will come back. It's always nice to meet new people and to get more people to come in and join lobbies in the future. So I'm going to find somebody to raid. So stick around if you wouldn't mind. AD raid in the chat once we get there. Use the emote if you have access to it. I will be back tomorrow evening, as I said. Where is my Twitch window? There we go. Playing some Watch Dogs 2, a game I'm enjoying a lot. Who is online? Chris Not Luda. Let's go. We haven't seen him for a bit. He's playing Ark Raiders. So stick around. Chris is a decent chap. Say hello if you wouldn't mind. AD raid once we get there. Use the emote if you have access to it. Drop back. Keep me company tomorrow while I play Watch Dogs 2. Have a good rest of your week. A super weekend, and I hope the F1 driver of your choice is world champion come Sunday afternoon. Take care. Thanks a lot for your company, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.